Welcome back to Construction Simulator in Europe. I should be calling it Concrete Simulator at this point because for the last 2 or 3 episodes we've been building this massive concrete facade. We've done the basement, the ground floor, and then we've done the top floor. And we need to do more today. So let's get this concrete mixer pouring. And I think we have to move it backwards and forwards. And turn off that mode. Right, let's jump into the mixer. Actually, we've got 2 concrete pumps on the site. There's this one on the far side, and then there's also one, the one we just turned on the near side. So I'm going to turn both mixers on. And yep. I keep on getting the 2 confused which one's which, but we'll use both of them to finish off this ceiling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you want to see more concrete action. This sequence of episodes for this museum extension is very concrete heavy, but it's still lots of fun. I think it's one of the biggest jobs there is in the whole thing, and definitely interesting to see a lot more steps involved in getting something up and off the ground. After this floor, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to put more walls in. You can see these things here. These things always indicate that there's more walls coming. And then another ceiling. And then we probably will finish it off with some wood-based roof work. Well, the roof may be big, steel sheets or something. That's the other possibility. In the last episode, we put this bridge in. Come on. Okay, so the top one is the one near the crane. Okay. Yeah, we put this bridge in. There's steel work below it. This is like the drawbridge across. I'm sure we'll put a roof on that at some point. Since we're going to be pouring for a while, I'm going to activate it by the X menu. That way I don't have to hold the trigger. I'm probably going to push a fair way out with this pump. I'm not sure how close the one on the other side can reach. I think it's good to about halfway along here. I think it's good to about here. So we'll use this one probably to actually. What we'll do is we'll use this one to full reach, work our way in, and then finish it off with the other side. We'll no doubt go through a fair few concrete trucks when we do this. Talking of which, so what am I hitting? So I'm struggling to. Okay, it's the wall. The wall on the edge can get in the way. So we have a limit of how much we can go up and down. Once we get closer, it will be booming higher, so it shouldn't be as much problem. I'll tell you what. If you're a fan of concrete, this is the level for you to do. It's got a huge amount of concreting involved in it. Really glad that we've got the 2 pumps and mixers. It really does simplify the application of it. It would be quite laborious to have to continually reposition the trucks each time. Getting a bit wild in my controls there. I'm going to change my camera angle. My brain's not translating it correctly. Yeah, with this floor, there's about probably 2 to 3 to go. And then that will be the end of this sub-campaign, and we'll be moving on to the last of the 4 people. And then we'll have the conclusion campaign. So there's still a fair bit to go, probably another 20-ish episodes of the main campaign, and then another 10 to 20 for the special finale campaign. So yeah, there's definitely some a lot more progress to go. I'm without any knowledge of when the map comes out. Hopefully that will line up well with the new map that comes out as part of the Years 1 season pass. I do have the pass, and there is the I have the access to the JCB equipment. I haven't found anything really in the JCB range that that I needed to use yet. The telehand is unique, but I just haven't really had the need to move stuff around. But if we end up finishing this campaign before the map is out, my plan is just to do all the contracts on this map. And there definitely is contracts where a telehandler is useful, where you have to just deliver some materials to a site. So rather than bringing in a massive crane, you can use a telehandler to move stuff around. Now you can also use the crane that's on a lorry, on a truck, but it gives it maybe an opportunity to use some of the JCB stuff. It's kind of good. The JCBs have got there's an excavator there, and there's also the JCB back loader. But particularly with the excavator that's in the JCB range, it's got a narrower bucket, and it's good for trenching. So if there's any contract, particularly more than campaign, if there's any contract that has a whole lot of trenching involved, I think we might try out the JCB with that. I'm not too concerned about trying to get to the achievement, the Steam achievement for having a gazillion dollars in the bank. I tend to only care about Xbox achievements rather than any other platform. So I don't think I'll deliberately try to keep not spending money. I rather have a lot more things in my fleet. I'll transition across to trigger-based starting and stopping in a sec. In fact, I'll do it right now. That way I can kind of position, start and stop around this type of fiddly bit better. Not that concrete is spilt or anything, but just a bit more realistic. Not that I think this is in any way really realistic of how concrete really works. Yeah, I'm expecting to have to put up a whole lot of walls after this. So we'll definitely leave this unpacked. We'll just put it somewhere where it's not really going to get in the way of the crane, for example. I don't think this concrete mixer has a huge amount of material in it, so we might have to refill that soon. Let's quickly go along here there, talking which. Yeah, I'll use the X menu while we've got a fair bit of material to dump onto the site, and then I'll move back over to the trigger. So we're at 95, so I'm just going to start to YOLO it, because it doesn't matter really how thick it is. There you go, 100. Alright, and then we can start doing these walls. So let's do the close stuff first, I guess. Try to get this nice and close. I'm definitely going to use the trigger for this. I'm probably going to do those columns while my boom's in the same relative arc. Yeah, so well, did I fill that up? I don't think I did. I'm not sure if that's fallen off, but I think we can get away with it. It doesn't look like these are filling as much as normal. It's going from green to white, so even if the graphics don't suggest it, the game's happy. Alright, this will empty out quickly. Yeah, these walls take a huge amount of concrete. I think I might just go along the edge here. I think we're at close to 4 each. Yeah. We'll let the other pump take care of the rest of that one, I think. I don't think... Yeah, I can't get much more done there. So while we're at 4 each, we'll do the ones that are way over here. There's a couple more steps to do it out there, a bit of crane action. We've already done 2 sets of those on the left-hand side of the building. Yeah, I'm not seeing the concrete graphic really pop up. I mean, I know the green's turning to white, but I'm not seeing the concrete in the tube. It's not obvious to me that it's rendering. Well, I can kind of see a whiteness down the tube, so will it go away? See if we can see this actually get filled. I mean, it kind of goes dark at the top, so I think it's more of a shadow problem than anything. Because if you look at this one, it's all black, where this one's got some writing in it, so it's where the black material's on the casing, so it is working. We're making slow progress here though, 38% and 24. It's not rocketing along, is it? Yeah, every once in a while it starts to just climb into the air, and I do not know why. Four more to go on this side, and then we can change to the other mixer. You see that rise? I'm not doing that. It's just... I I think my controller's wearing out. I mean, it has been used for 5-10 years, a lot. So it would not surprise me whether its calibration is slightly off. Something called that stick walk, I think is the phrase for it. Alright, that's that side done, I think. Let's get this out of the way. Let's do some crane action. I think we've got enough reach in this big crane to get those steps into place. This would be quite a blind lift in real life. You'd have to have someone on the radio. That's one done. I assume by the end of this we'll have gone around the whole thing. We'll do 4 of them. Four complete lifts. I think that's what these green things represent. Because there was 8 when we started of those pallets. I don't know if this camera angle is good or bad. And done. Yeah, I think there will be at some point another phase of those over there. So let's lift this out of the way. It's going to leave it out there. It should be fine. Alright, so I'm going to start out far. I think we'll start out way over here. I'll enjoy the sunset for a little while, and then once it gets a bit darker, we'll change it. Oh, the lights are going on. That's kind of cool. I'm surprised they didn't have like glass walls here. Yeah, they don't really use glass in this game much. It's not something like you crane in big glass panels or anything. Be a cool addition. You could have some type of architectural glass, which is like the floor. You know, where you walk on glass. I think I'll just do this in arcs. I think it's probably the most efficient way of doing it. Alright, it's too dark. Let's go for a noon start. A bit of a late day. I think I'll get these pillars done first and we'll finish off with the wall. I think I'm getting better at doing columns. I think I'm able to line things up faster and easier. I think I'm lingering a bit long. I think they're finished earlier than I think. So that's not me. You're doing that. I can't remember which ones I've done. I think I have done that equivalent left one. Yeah, so it's these 4 are left near to us. can hear a pigeon. I wonder where it's meant to be. Is it... Oh, we didn't do these outside. Let me finish this one first. We didn't do those outside columns. So I think I might finish off these close ones. There's one left over here. I love this song, it reminds me of Top Gun. Stop lifting up. Yeah, so let's reach out far and see if we can get these ones done. And I think this will get us to 100% as far as the columns are concerned. How many? Maybe three to go, maybe. And then the columns should be done. I don't think we've missed any of the red ones. Some of them may be a bit shallow though. Oh, we've got 3 left, and they should pop 3% each. $94. Yeah, we'll have to do all of them, but sometimes you can get away with missing one. This will work out well because we'll end up in this corner and we can then transition to the wall. Yay! Alright, let's do the wall now. It's staggering how much concrete the walls take. I don't know if I can get that close. Can I? Can I get that close? Oh, I can do a high pull. You'd never do that in real life, but yeah, we may actually struggle to get to 100% here. Well, it's using a lot of concrete up. 100%, nice. So that's another stage complete. Just gonna move this out of the way. I think I might stop these guys from pouring so we just don't have to hear them. And let's lift the elevator shafts up. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be another level on top of everything because there's Rio sticking out everywhere, so there's definitely going to be a lot more concreting. Yeah, the height of the building is definitely starting to make it a little bit more tricky to do things. Cool shadow there. You can see kind of what the crane is doing. Hopefully, I'm guessing this concrete truck's going to be in the way of the next set of panels that are going to have to get unloaded and then constructed and craned in. Let's actually turn this one correctly. Make it so that the hole sticks out. See if we can squeeze it in the gap. Oh, more concreting. Oh, so this is going to be a 2-story high, like, atrium area. That's cool. That's a nice architectural decision. So let's turn our pumps on of both of these trucks. I'm just going to reset that because it's so empty. Turn that pump on. We'll start with the close one. Kind of do what we just did in reverse. Oh, so we don't have to concrete the tubes again. Okay, that's good. It's just this close stuff. Hopefully we can maneuver this. So I think it's hard to see what we're doing here because of the light, but I don't think I can yeah, I don't think I can get any closer, but we'll do the faraway stuff and work our way back. We'll do a nice big long pour over here. Yeah, hopefully we can do this without a reposition. These outside walls take a huge amount. If we can bring up the, you can see the flow of it. It's kind of a cool way of seeing it. Turn that view back on again so we can kind of see it. It's very black and white, so it's kind of not overly obvious, but at least you can kind of see the slope. Where are we at? 60%. We've got the other end to go still. Yeah, I don't think I can get it any closer than that. Yeah, I think we've done our best as far as that's concerned. So let's just focus on the columns. So that one's got a graphic where you can definitely see it. And it's a very concrete-y episode, but you know what? This is a lot of fun. It's cool to see a building grow up and particularly see its architecture be exposed, because it's not obvious from when you begin. Like this step particularly, it wasn't obvious this is going to be a 2-story atrium type room. My guess was just another repeated floor like the one below it. I'm surprising the concrete hasn't run out, because we've been using it a fair bit. See, that lifting is not me. We'll get these two done, then we'll move back to the left. Yeah, this stage you could do a little bit of multiplayer action and get 2 people attacking it from both sides. I assume that the precast element is the stairs that we were guessing. Yeah, it is. So we'll get that done maybe between the two concrete mixers. We'll finish using this arm and then transition across. It's a weird graphic. This will empty our supplies, I'm sure. Alright, so let's move this crane out of the way. We'll put it kind of there. And we'll do the craning before we finish off the concrete. So down there somewhere is some steps to pick up. Okay, they're over here. And should be an alignment of where they need to go. We don't have to do any rotation on these ones. Yeah, I like the slow progress of putting these around the site rather than having them all at once. It's been a little, something different to do as each phase is done, because this is quite a repetitive job with all the digging and the concreting. You could argue that it gets a little bit boring. Oh, there it goes. Clear the area, so that's gonna probably make another staircase right there around the whole thing. Oh, that leg is, you can see that leg just popping out. So because we're not using that truck, I am going to reset it and move its leg, and we'll see what that does. Okay. Let's finish off this pour with the pump on that far end. From here, is that the church bell over there? I think it is. From here, it sounds very metallic and kind of bass tone. But when we were building the hotel, which is up on one of those hills somewhere, I forget where it is, I think it's over there, it was much more treble. It might be the difference, because I think we did the level that changed the bell after that. That might have changed the tone of the bell that's in the world. But it definitely doesn't sound the way it used to. I think there was a lot of tones to that, so I think it's going to tell us that it's late in the day. Clear the marked area. So which one is that? Is that this one? Or is it the other one? Oh, we've put that in the place again. A couple more... excuse me. A couple more elevator shafts. Yeah, now we're going to put it on a concrete roof, I think. While this is lifting, I think I'm going to have a bit of a drink. Yeah, the lifts are getting longer and longer. Let's rotate it around so it's kind of realistic. This doesn't really make sense, because why would you have two of these in a row if there's no... It's not like there would be a floor there to get out on. That's kind of weird. Does that make sense? I didn't see any plants in the manifest, so I don't think we'll be putting any trees or anything in those planters. Yeah, we'll get this in and then we'll change the time of day. We started at noon, so that explains why night came so fast. Okay, we can do better than that. Come on. Nice. Ceiling components and rebar mesh. So normally I would back the truck up, but it's not that far, and I think is it worth moving it? Probably not. Yeah, so we'll have one more ceiling to do. There's a whole lot of red stuff over there still, which suggests to me that there's a whole lot more walls to do. So there might be an entire another floor coming along here. I doubt this will be a 3-story high atrium area. Well, it could be. It is a museum after all. We'll find out, I guess. Actually, we're doing ceiling, or like the floor things now, so no, most likely we're about to cap it off and make it a 2-story high floor. I think this truck has finished its responsibilities. I think we can leave it there for now. It shouldn't be in the way. I'll just quickly do this at night. And then we'll change it to daytime for the actual concrete pour. That truck's in the way as far as the rebar goes anyway, so we're going to have to do something. Now that makes that other truck empty too, so yeah, both trucks are going to be completely empty after this crane action. Maybe I should have moved the truck. It's a lot of rotation. I think we saved a fair bit of money not having the pieces delivered to the site though. Whoops. But I just spent that money damaging that truck. Alright, so I think we need to move... Let's see if we can just move this forward. We may be able to get away with this. That cement mixer may be in the way. It's that pile of stuff that we just tracked over. There's what? Walls. There's wood beams. That's formwork. Yeah, we've got a fair bit more to go yet. Yes. Surprise, surprise, a whole lot of roof stuff. So let's change the time of the day. I'm going to go back to noon for this. Let's get 13 more. So we did a 21 lift, a 13 lift, then a 21 lift, now a 13 lift. So lift, so what's that? 34 times 2, 68 lifts. It's not a small number, is it? Oh, that's a lot of floor. It's going to need concrete. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of concrete there. It's quite the big building, isn't it? Yeah, so that rebar goes with the red stuff. So there'll be one more set of floors, which means the concrete mixers and pumps are going to have a bit of a reach problem, because that's a long way up. And unlike, I can't remember which construction simulator it was, but there's no concrete buckets anymore for cranes. That might have been an interesting way of having to get the concrete to height. So I'm glad we've got the skill point that gives us high-speed cranes, because this is a lot of tracking to do. I've said this in a couple of episodes before, really need the concept of a waypoint. So you can say, hey, like for example, this position here, three-dimensionally, record it and then press that waypoint, and the crane will automatically go, spin to that point and lift to that point. Probably lift first, lift then spin. So you have a waypoint there, and then you press another waypoint, and maybe over out here somewhere. And that's how it works in the real world. I keep on forgetting there's also a basement. So this thing's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors so far. Some of it's double story, high ceiling stuff, but basically it's got 5 stories. So there'll be 6, then a roof line, so it's like a 7-story building. Alright. It's the last of these close ones, then we'll be into some long lifting, lots of stretching and booming and rotating. And that's going to be a lot of concreting. It's quite the imposing building, isn't it? I wonder how it's going to be clad, because concrete's kind of boring like that. I mean, basically, that's where this game could go into the future, is have options for even more extreme stuff, like attaching the windows and the trim and stuff like that. And you could definitely have a version of this where it's like the extreme version, where every last thing, like particularly there's a lot of levels where, like even this one, where only a part of the ceiling had to be craned in. It should be all of it, right? And then you can go next step and go for a lot of the stuff where it gets delivered, like the elevator shaft, you have to go pick it up. I don't know if you'd go so far as to not allow fast travel. That's kind of going maybe a little bit too far. I don't think even a hardcore mode would justify that. It does need cruise control though, particularly when you're doing asphalting and stuff. There needs to be cruise control. What's that, 3 left to go? Well, let's take maybe 5 or 6 minutes, not too bad. About 30 seconds each. Quite proud that I haven't hit the edge of the building as I boom up. Normally I'm a little bit shallow, but it's not too late for me to make a mistake yet. I was just glancing at our money, 8.7 million. That's definitely grown. Pretty sure we started this with 6 million, maybe even 5. So yeah, quite a profitable exercise for sure. Yeah, this heritage stuff's been cool. I don't know if it's been my favorite storyline. But on the flip side, the fact that an investor did a private bridge, that was kind of weird. For the first set of campaign jobs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what the last one is. The windmill was cool. I enjoyed the renewable energy one, particularly with it ending with the windmill, the big wind turbine. That was fun. And lucky last, and then we get to do some concreting for a while. Alright, so let's start this guy up, and we'll see how far we can get with this one. This is the far one, the one where we don't have to, where its positioning's okay. It's going to turn it on to permanent pour rather than using the trigger. Did I not? I think I messed that up a bit. Just going to go on the edge here. If I can get the machine. Oh, it's hitting the scaffolding. Yeah, once you get to these higher pours, the building itself definitely gets in the way of being able to boom appropriately. Because I'm hitting the scaffolding. Yeah, I'm deliberately using a camera angle where I can see the building. Alright, that's really our limit for this guy. So let's try to fill in everything. Yeah, we'll have to make sure that the pump that's on the other side can reach to that far right side. So probably in the middle of the building is about right. We're progressing 34%. It's amazing how often I look at the concrete number. I haven't looked at it the whole time, and then when I look, it's 34%. It seems to be really common. Don't know why. Doesn't have to be too perfect. Oh, let me press reset then. That was really close. Yeah, I'm using the X toggle so I just don't have to hold down the trigger. Give my right index finger a little bit of relaxation. Okay, I think that will kind of do it for this side. I'm going to ignore that. Oh, I might try. Just see if I can get this bit over here I missed. Yeah, that'll do. Just swing this out of the way. I think that would do. Alright, let's get this other guy set up somewhere. I might move that truck out of the way first. It's kind of positioned well to be backed out. Let's get this out of there. There's a fence over there I'm trying to avoid. This truck's really in good nick, so you probably could just put it away. So we kind of want to go semi in the middle. So this one, we want to be close but not too close, so we can beam in this close stuff, because we are going to have to do another wall set. So that's the spigot's kind of in the middle, so let's kind of go about there, and hopefully that will be enough. Boom up the big one, boom up the next one, which does both arms. Start with that. I think we're going to need it. I should be able to get into this pretty straight. There we go. Now I'm going to sell what we've got and then refill up. $18,000 a load. I did not realize that. I wonder if filling up a piece of equipment is a good indication of its size. It should be, I guess. So if you're ever trying to go, hey, which is the biggest dump truck and which is the biggest cement mixer, you should be able to tell just by the cost of refilling it up. I don't think you're going to get a different rate for a different vehicle. It's just going to be based on capacity, the amount of material, correct? A bit far away from the wall there, so we'll come back and get the wall cleaned up. Alright, let's do another stripe. No, come on, out you go. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach. Oh, we should be able to reach this, hopefully. Oh, it's going to be close. Wow, we actually can't. Can we? Oh, wow, we could reach. That was a very big stretch. Another 18 grand. It's as if the game was designed to put one on either side. I'm sure it was, actually. Because it would be very hard to put you could drive one down there, but I don't think the height. I think the height of the building might be problematic. Also, that bridge. You might be able to get one on the opposite side, where the like more of that garden thing is, the atrium, whatever it's called, plaza. We're up to 75%. Let's do a half decent job of filling this in, so that way we don't have to rely on too much stuff that's close to us. Let's squeeze in the gap. Alright, let's do nice big areas. 80%. I'm surprised we haven't run out of concrete yet. Just trying to force it forward. There we go. Another 18 grand, but it doesn't matter. We're going to get paid a fortune for doing this. So, still using the X menu. I don't think I actually need to go back to the trigger on this one. See if we can get this done before sunset. 90%. Wow, those percentage points are taking forever to climb. Alright, so now we can just YOLO it a bit, get the numbers up. And 100. Alright, we're getting really close to the end now. We're at 50 something minutes, so hopefully we can finish this off pretty quickly. Done. Is it? Which ones? Okay, we need to clear this guy off. And with that, there's more craning to do, and that will be the end of the episode. It's nice and dark. Yep, nice progress today. Another floor, maybe 2 floors. As always, like, subscribe, comment, all that cool stuff, and thanks for watching.